Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to do a video a little bit differently. I wanted to do let's create a Marvel Legends Revoltech Mafex X-Men collection display. I was gonna show you guys and share with you guys. I wanted to do this just because I wanted to switch up some poses and it was time for an update. I feel I did leave Deadpool right there because probably gonna leave him in the same pose, to be honest. That's from the movie. And yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, here we have some X-Men characters. We got Psylocke, Wolverine, Rogue, Cable, Cyclops, Deadpool, Iceman, and Gambit. And then here we have the rest. I'm not going to name all of them because it's a lot, but here's the rest of the characters. Got some flight stands ready. But yeah, these are all the X-Men characters I'm going to be displaying today. These are the ones I own at the moment, so yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, starting it off right here, I put them on top of the acrylics. We got Rogue. This is from the new wave, retro wave. I forgot what the wave is called. But I absolutely love this Rogue, guys. Until Mafex or Revoltech makes one, this legend will do. If you guys don't know, this one has a double ball peg finally, or a joint on the neck. And all the other old Rogues did not have that. So that's really awesome. And you can see she has an updated faceplate because they decided to do, what's it called? 3D print, kind of like Mafex does. If I can zoom in right there, you can see. Looks amazing. So yeah. And then here we have Gambit. I have him in the same pose. Just love this pose, guys. This is the Mafex Gambit, looking awesome. And then here we have Colossus from the Juggernaut 2-pack. So yeah, those are the ones I put at the moment. Hope they look awesome to you guys. You let me know. I really like how this looks so far. Let's continue. Alright guys, next up, I just put my Cyclops right here. This is the VHS. I took off the yellow shading because I wanted to have a definitive version of the 90s Cyclops. And next up we have a Revoltech Wolverine, one of my favorite figures of all time. Awesome to pose, fun around to pose, and just looks awesome overall. And this height compares perfectly with a Marvel Legend, so that's awesome. I'm kind of putting Cyclops in the middle because he's the leader of the X-Men. Obviously, everyone knows that. Next is Charles, obviously. But here I'm thinking of maybe putting Deadpool and Cable. I like having those guys together. And I did want to put Wolverine and Cyclops like I did. Still deciding who I want to put next to Gambit and so on, so let's continue. Alright guys, next up, I just put my Deadpool and Cable, wanted them together like I said. They look awesome. These are both Revoltech figures. Deadpool is my favorite Marvel character of all time, so I gotta have him in the front, looking awesome. Here we have Cable as well, really hard figure to get now for a Revoltech. Then I did put Colossus, I believe, I'm not sure. And I did put Jean Grey, this is a Mafex as well. I also added Dark Phoenix. This is the new retro wave. She is awesome. If you guys don't have her yet, she is a really good figure. And the old one is really expensive, so I'm really glad they reissued, technically, one version of her, which is awesome. And then here we do have a Mafex Psylocke. Amazing figure, reissued recently. Super happy to finally have it. And then I did add Bishop right here. I'm not too sure if I did add him before, but there he is. Did change his pose if he did. Was there earlier, but yeah. This is how it's looking so far, guys. Let me know what you think. I think this is looking awesome so far. Let's continue. Alright, guys. Next up, we added Beast right here. Unfortunately, I don't have the blue one yet. I do know they released a retro recently. Hope to get him soon. Then I put Magneto right there. This is a Mafex Apocalypse Magneto, I believe. I did rip his ponytails off smoothly, so looks amazing. I did add Polaris back there next to the Dark Phoenix. And then I did put Emma Frost next to Magneto. Wanted to have them together. So yeah, that's how it's looking so far. You guys let me know what you think. This looks awesome. Really like how this is turning out. Let's continue. Alright guys, next up, I went ahead and added the Apocalypse. This is the retro wave. This figure is awesome. I'm so glad I waited because there's one that's a Build-A-Figure, insanely expensive. And then the Age of Apocalypse, didn't really like that look. It was alright. And here we have the awesome 90s look, and he brought everything he needed to bring. He brought a gun, a blast, he brought the tubes, 2 different faces, and I believe some hands. Overall, best Apocalypse, in my opinion. Super happy to have him. But yeah, there he is. Then we did add Vulcan. This is the sibling of Cyclops. He looks awesome. So this is the mold that we're seeing nowadays with an awesome, more buff version, which looks cool. And then here we have another Cyclops. This is the Foundation something, I think it's called. It's a windowless packaging. I put a custom jacket on him. Because personally, I watched a show when I was a kid called Wolverine and the X-Men. Maybe you've heard of it. I just wanted to have that look. This looks like the Cyclops from that show to me. So I really wanted to have that. Looking awesome. So yeah, let's continue. All right, guys, I finished adding most of the villains, looking really awesome. Here we have Quicksilver next to his father. Still need a Scarlet Witch. Hopefully you want to get her one day. Here I did add Phantom X with the guns. These are from Deadpool, looking awesome as well. Here we put Pyro. Then we added Blink. We put Sinister. Then I also put Omega Red. And then I did make my Archangel fly, which looks really, really awesome. I did put some push pins, as you can see right there. I did it kind of like how I did for Venom up there. So I wanted to have him flying. So yeah, push pins work perfectly. And I just went through the gaps of the wings so I don't have to damage the figure, which is awesome. And then lastly, I have Juggernaut. And this looks awesome. I put him in a running pose. He is standing on one leg, surprisingly. I did not expect that to work, but yeah, looking awesome. I did forget, guys, I did edit it out, but I did also add Iceman. So I did replace him with Sinister right there, put him on the side, and Iceman is right there. So yeah. Alright, guys, that's everyone right now in the collection. That is everyone I have. And I'm going to show you guys a quick showcase with some music. Hope you enjoy.